Hi, my name is Rebecca Fry, and I am just finishing my first year as a student at Indiana University. I'm majoring in the TAL program, so I want to be teaching both general and special ed at an elementary level within my career. I really want to start out in the special ed classroom, and I would really like to do an inclusive classroom with ages K through 6 and have all of those different levels within one classroom. So my beliefs about technology integration in the classroom are really positive. I really feel like technology integration is crucial for our 21st century students, and it helps them gain the skills that they need to be able to be successful in their future for whatever they want to do in life. So I'll go ahead and show you my best artifacts, which are in my gallery of the ePortfolio. My first one is the problem-based learning lesson plan, which I really love the concept of problem-based learning and how it switches the roles of the student and the teacher, and it's really student-directed and students kind of lead their own learning, which I love. I feel like this lesson plan is really, it goes step by step, but it lets the students create their own plan for the lesson. So basically, this lesson is really important, and I feel like it's really good for my teaching career to know how to do this. And just being able to have students research things on their own, and you being the facilitator and you being there to scaffold and accommodate for the students who need a little more help. So I'll go next to my production badge lesson plan. So basically for this, we focused on having students create something from the lesson that they've learned or from a unit. And what I had students do was create a kind of an informational tutorial video about endangered species. So I actually created one of that they could see for an example, which there's a link to it. And then I gave them a rubric on the very bottom, but then also some pointers about what they could include, anything that's specific that they found that they thought was really good for the informational video. And I think the production badge lesson plan is super important because it allows students to learn how to have those skills to create things and to kind of synthesize information rather than just memorizing everything and spitting it back out. It really lets them be creative and actually have a final product, which is really cool for them to see that they've learned. And then my next is the computational thinking artifact, which was my activity for the computational thinking lesson plan for microteaching. And ours was the big event, which was all about events and how events are in programming, and it kind of all related to computer science. And I feel like the computational thinking artifact is super important because it's super easy to integrate into your classroom, talking about those 21st century skills that students need and just integrating technology. This is like a number one artifact and lesson plan for doing that and kind of introducing, especially the lower elementary students, introducing them to what computer science is and the kind of programming and all of those things. And then my last one is my digital citizenship artifact lesson plan. I created the artifact for this going places safely online, and it was a worksheet with QR codes. It was an online scavenger hunt. So basically it was allowing them to look up information, but it was guided. And then also kind of applying that, like, how does that relate to me exploring places online? What kind of cool stuff can I find? And then also just getting that concept of, getting the concept of how to be safe online and how much information that you can receive from the internet. So then going on, I think using technology in my future classroom is definitely something that I want to work on. At the beginning of this class, I wasn't quite sure about it. I felt kind of intimidated or a little out of my element, but I definitely do feel like after this class, I definitely need to work on integrating technology into my future classroom. W200 was a really great experience for me, and I loved all the resources that I found, and some future ideas for technology integration in my classroom would just go back to all of these badges that I've done. I did all the badges besides the required ones because I really felt like they were going to be useful for me, and I really wanted to learn how to do the skills. So I've done all of these because I definitely could see myself using them in my future elementary, special ed, or general ed classroom. So yeah, just to cap it all off, W200 was a really great experience for me. I'm really excited about technology integration in my classroom, and I definitely feel like it's a big push, but it's a really important push for our students and for their benefit of learning. Thank you.